Namaste, crypto aficionados and my fellow capitalists. I hope you guys are doing great, and I'm back again. And this is a project that I saw, and I think it's quite cool. But it's a DegenPlay, so if you have spare change, then only invest. But don't invest, because I'm saying do your own due diligence, because cryptocurrency is risky, guys. Remember this. Now, before I start, I just want to show the Bitcoin price. It's $24,810, guys. I think we can hit the 25,000 mark pretty soon. I'm bullish. We are in a bull market. Okay, in one of my videos I mentioned that from July end we are going to start going up again, and can't remember which one it was, but it's happening, guys. I think it's really happening now. So Ethereum, it's crossed over 2000. It's 2010, but I don't know the weekend. Over the weekend it might drop a bit, I don't know, and I'm not going to predict all that, but bullish overall. Want to talk about Futura. Okay, it has been said that the great inventions are discovered in the fleeting moment between conscious thought and dream state. Futura is that moment. I like that, right? Sometimes it is, it's true, like you're in between states, right? And that's where it hits you, the epiphany, right? Sometimes it hits you there. Okay, so what is Futura? Okay, it is a future of contracts utilizing the power of liquidity, okay, dynamic taxes, and manual/automatic contract functions at optimal impact timing intervals. Okay, so this is just pure contract play. There is no utility at the moment, nothing, right? They've got a good community. I've checked out their community. They are quite solid, right? They are bullish and they are supporting it, and they are holding the line down there. So that's what you need, right? You need a good code, you need a good contract, but you also need the community, but also you need a team that does the utility, but that will come over time, right? So now what they have is a dynamic LP to MC tax. This is a dynamic LP to market cap, right? Tax, right? So it's automated algorithm designed to balance the tax distribution equal to the market cap and liquidity ratio, and it's called when specific thresholds are passed. So this was actually a I think this is a fork of Giza, and but the problem with Giza, it doesn't do what it's supposed to do, right? So you have tokens. When you sell the tokens, when a whale sells the tokens, it really impacts the overall price, right? And they just dump on you, and then the price starts going down, and everything starts cascading down, right? They also have the state-of-the-art contract checker, a needed utility in the space to ensure you, the investor, have all the accurate and up-to-date info needed to safely invest. Okay, the future of liquidity utilization, a revolutionary contract function to maximize the capacity of liquidity buybacks, burns, and sustainability. Okay, this is Futura. So they are buying and selling, they are doing buybacks and burns. Just a contract. It's just a pure contract play, right? Pure technicality. So it depends on how good the contract writer is, which is quite good, because if you go on Twitter, people are all praising him, and he has wrote like 670 contracts, right? He's just a coder, right? So he has written many smart contracts, so they are banking on that basically. So what happened currently, it's 6% buy tax and 12% sell tax, and I heard that they're lowering it down to 8% sell tax, right? I think they have already lowered it. Okay, so they have developed a new model for harnessing the true power of liquidity. All LP buyback burn mechanisms on open market right now burn tokens directly from the LP pair. There are a lot of things that aren't ideal with that, and out with the old and in with the new. Futura, the Futura method will actually buy on the open market and or split from the LP, not just burn. Not only this is much safer and sustainable, but it will also for the first time show as a buy on charts. some projects that I have been in with, like power nodes, right? So what they do is they have to sell their taxes, right? They have to sell, they have a sell tax, as in they have to sell it away, and that sell gets written on the chain. So from what I understand, it won't happen for this, right? So it doesn't happen like that, because according to what he's saying is that it's what they will do is it will be split from the LP, right? Not just burn. It'll be split out from the LP. So it's not just the LP, showing that they are selling it off, And the buybacks would be really the buybacks, where you can see that on the chart that they are actually buying it back. So it appears like there is a buy pressure, the people are buying. So basically it's to lessen the sell pressure and increase the buy pressure. That is what this whole idea of this whole project is about, from my understanding. Okay, the dynamic liquidity feature automatically gives a higher LP percentage as market cap rises and lower LP percentage as market cap lowers. So the better explanation would be is, for example, at 100,000 market cap, the amount of tax going towards liquidity is 50%. But as it increases, right, when you hit 10%, when they hit certain milestones, right, the amount of tax going into say a 10 million market cap, right, will be about 80%, allowing more for dynamic and appropriate change as the project's price action moves. This all functions on an adjustable scale decided by the team, with the community's input being listened to. So they will decide how much to buy in, how much of tax is going into the LP, to push the price up. Not only this, but all LP generated by the contract is held directly on the contract itself, so that it can be used to automatically buy back burn tokens as the team so desires. Genius in its simplicity, a signature of Sir Tris handiwork. Sir Tris is the coder, is the contract guy, the guy who writes the contract, right? So they are really behind him, right? Additionally, the smart contract has been hard-coded to leverage Chainlink price feeds to guarantee accuracy in its market cap estimation. I think a lot of projects do that, so there's no difference about that. Okay, so let's just check the price of Futura, right? The Futura and WETH pair price is at 0.025 and market cap currently is 2.5 million as of now. Like I said, if you have spare change, then only think about this. I think it's a good play. I think it's quite interesting. This crypto, I have not bought it yet, right? And I'm just considering. And even if I buy, I would like to find a good entry point and then buy it, right? Now we've got a lot of options, right? Now we are in a bull phase. We're starting of a bull phase, not really full bull season, but I can see it's starting already. So there's many options, right? There's so many things that to be bullish about. Ethereum, bullish about. Sphere, of course. Polygon on its own, because it's huge. Matics. Partnerships with Meta and Disneyland and all that, and slowly as Ethereum is going to, in this 1 month we can see, I think we be able to see gas fees will increase as more volume goes in. I think the gas fees should be higher, and then people will start talking about Polygon and L2 and then finding it cheaper, and then I think L2 also, I think even Polygon will take off, and Polygon takes off in DeFi. Sphere also has to take off, right? So I think there's a lot of plays that we can do, we can look at, and Futura is something that I would just put spare chains on to flip, something like that. But of course, it has a good community, so respect to the community, right? So so please take a look at it and let me know what you think. Let me know what gems you're looking at, and I just want to say namaste.